Wow, you started it and 13 people automatically hopped in. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Oh, there's so many of you. So many familiar names. Hi, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, wow, that's a lot of people. Hi, hi, hi. We're just hanging out for a little bit. Gonna let some more people hop in, y'all. We're gonna get started in a few minutes, so just relax, take a breather, go grab some water, some snacks, and we'll get started in like a minute or two.
I'm Adam Gottlieb. I'm 17 years old. I'm from Northside.
And kids who come from all places of the city love him. They love him. He's a superstar.
Everybody's got something to say about poetry. Because rhymes peak in meaning, shedding light on our unspeakables. For an ample example, take the other day when I sat not knowing how to write a poem, and assuming I was fruitlessly booming the thin air, I yelled and spat my frustration. How do I start? And my dog looks up from her water dish and says, I hate to encroach on your artistic space, because I know you're like in the zone or whatever, but if you really want my advice, here it is. And then my dog says, poet, breathe now. Because it's the last thing you'll ever do for yourself. Poet, breathe now, because there's a fire inside you that needs oxygen to burn, and if you don't run out of breath, you're gonna run out of time. Poet, breathe now, because once the spot gets packed, you gotta save that air for screaming. Your inhalation takes saviorisms to sky highs, you gotta go with the flowing of your own voice. Poet, breathe now, because once you spit, you won't even need air, you'll be rocking rhymes respiratory, you'll breathe poetry, baby. You breathe now and you'll never forget that breath. You got pulsative passages passing the mic, and hot hallelujahs when verses you write, and your sin is your savior, your song is your life, and your words are like wonders to wandering fifes, pipe and ceremony, poets you man, words you wife, and your honeymoon orbits around your love like metronomic metros, keeping time to the heartbeat of your heavenly drums. Poet, breathe now, because you might have something to say, because peace might depend on your peace, because you breathe, and their air might help your brain tell your heart to keep pumping one more cycle, and that blood might help your lips form one last word that hits the audience hard, because We are all made from the same elements and we all breathe the same air, so celebrate our mutual recipes of existence by persisting to stay alive, ducking sageless, luckless ages like intellectual hippies. When you take a breath, the universe rings out like circular beats, landing planets are seraphim, storms are spit, stars are soul candles, and you breathe like chest rebounds even when all hope seems lost. Our sounds pound mics like hope stars, like we are still here. Hollows, we make angels of our nightclubs, bards of our bums, outlooks of our outcast, and infinity of our sums. We are the children of empathy, the pathos of slums. We heal like Helios, like cyclical drums. We enlist life from listless and sometimes even get things done. Poet, breathe now, because once you start your piece, you can die behind that microphone, and death may be breathless, but poetry's deathless, so breath be our savior eternal. Poets, breathe once with me now. That's one poem we all wrote.
Give it up for the poet. Judges, throw your scores up when you got them.
How we feeling? Did we like that? Did we enjoy that? Was that good? Where are we at? Audience, how we feeling? So good to see you all. So good to say hello. I'm seeing so many beautiful names, so many wonderful people. Hello, getting some snaps, friends of mine. It is so good to be here with you tonight, to see you tonight, to be slamming with you tonight, friends. For those of you who don't know, my name is Miss Mo. I'm the spoken word teaching artist for the Oak Park Education Foundation. And I work teaching poetry to the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade at both Brooks and Julian. And today we are here to honor the Julian 6th grade. Let's give it up for our Julian 6th graders, celebrating them tonight. Friends of mine, there are a few things we gotta go over before we can get into slamming itself, all right? Sorry, Adam. Friends, this year, our 6th graders wrote odes, right? We got back to the core of every poet, poem, and person. We shared our stories, our truths. Our 6th graders wrote odes. I gave them a very structured step-by-step. Here's how to write a poem. And they really showed up with some absolutely amazing pieces, all right? I'm very excited for you to hear them. Friends of mine. There's a few things that I want you to think about when we're having our slam tonight, right? I need y'all to respect the mic. So I'm loving this love I'm seeing in the chat. Eating instant ramen while watching the Mood. I'm so excited for you. Let's make sure that we're respecting the chat while poets are performing. All the poems that you're going to see tonight are pre-recorded. So it's live with a little bit of technological bounce back. I'm bad with technology, but let's make sure we're respecting the mic, right? Respecting the chat. So let's not have any side conversations, but I want you to use the chat in a very supportive way. So when a poet is up here performing, right, and they say their name, I want you guys to ask them to bring that heat, right? They're gonna come up here and say, hi, my name is, my poem is titled, right? No, you're good. And so I want you guys to type bring that heat. Let's do a little practice. So go ahead, type bring that, there it is, bring that heat. There it is. Look at those typing fingers, bueno. All right, friends, while the poems are playing, while a poet is performing, if you're liking what you're hearing, you go ahead and give them some snaps. Give me some virtual snaps. Virtual snaps, there they are, beautiful. And at the end of every poet, let's make sure we're letting them know that they did a great job. Give them a nice round of applause. Go ahead, practice your applause, practice. Give me some woohoos, give me some, oh my God, that was so good. Give me a yes, poet, yes. Give me some claps, give me some snaps, nice. Oh, something that I want you guys to be conscious of. So when you chat, you can chat to the panelists, which are going to be like me and the judges. But make sure that if you want everyone to see it, you're chatting to all panelists and attendees. Cool beans? All right. Friends of mine. Something that we're doing that was completely new because I am very, very big on accessibility is we have an accessible reader for our hard of hearing and deaf audience members. So in the chat, you will see there is a link. It should be openable if you have a student account, but this is specifically for our audience members who need to read the poems as they are being done up. So if you open it, all those poems are going to be in order of around 1, 2, 3 by the poet's name. So you can see the poet's name on the screen and then read the poem. Cool beans? Cool beans. All right, friends of mine. Didn't want to do that yet. We have 3 rounds of poets for you tonight. We have a full set, 15 amazing, wonderful poets. Friends, when we go in, we do the class slam, parents, friends, families, cousins who are here. We do class slams, right? So I go in, I teach, we wrote some O's, we did some amazing stuff. And then your poets had a slam and they performed their poems in front of another, which is a very brave and vulnerable thing. It was a healthy, beautiful risk. And then they got voted on by their peers to represent their class in the grade-wide slam. So that is exactly what they are going to be doing tonight, is representing their class in the grade-wide slam. I'm very excited for you to hear them. And because I'm sick and tired of talking, because I could talk forever, let's get right into it with our first round of poets. Everybody give it some snaps and some claps for Daphne.
Hi, my name is Daphne Mason, and I'm in Miss Dirk-Calici's and Miss Bringley's Elena class. My poem is called An Ode to H and B and R. Thank you for being in my darkest moments, for curling into me, giving me your warmth. When the mess was too much, life was suffocating. When responsibility seemed like a curse, the ocean would flow and you would lick my face until I smiled. 7:30 a.m. starts the path to you, the long, long road I knew nothing of until a moment ago. The tiny, fragile miracle I hold in my arms. When I laugh, you play. When I run, you chase. Those little legs going a mile a minute. Thank you for stealing my socks. Thank you for barking at absolutely nothing. The UPS truck is our nemesis, the robins truly threatening. Thank you for sleeping with me when the night sky falls. The weight is crushing, and you are there. The shadows are haunting, and you understand. Brown X-ray eyes, curious wet nose, spring grass fur. That little green ball is the most joyous thing in the world. Fireflies come out at sunset. The hunter runs, crouches, jumps. The ending approaches, for July is a month of mourning. A creature full of life goes up in flames, leaving this world forever. Grief is a terrible feeling, as if somebody is slowly ripping your soul apart, then healing you, only to do it again. Thank you, 3, for being in my life, giving me joy when I thought there was none. The meaning in my life was you, for I was your person too. Thank you.
Ooh, what a way to kick off the slam. Y'all give a nice round of applause for our wonderful friend Daphne. Go ahead and give it up for her. Show her some love in the chat. All right. So friends, this is a slam. So we're gonna see poems and then we're gonna hear from our judges. So if my amazing and most wonderful judges could do me a favor and turn their cameras on, I would love to see them. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna give scores. So we have, oh, sorry, I've got kittens and one of them is climbing my leg right now. I've got Mr. Guyton coming in with an absolutely awesome and an 8.84 for our friend Daphne. Mr. Guyton's coming in with an 8.84, saying it was awesome. All right. Where are my other judges at? What do we got for Daphne? Oh, Mr. Beck's coming in at an 8.98. Ooh, Mr. Beck's rolling in with that 8.98. All right. Let's head over to our friend Ms. Brown's coming in with a 9.62. Oh, check that out, a sleek 9.62 from Ms. Brown. From our wonderful friend Ms. Turner, what do we got there? Is that an 8.85? Oh, check that out, coming in with an 8.85 5 from Miss Turner. And last but most certainly not least from the one and only Nancy Ross Dribbin, we got a 9.15. Again, friends, that is a 9.15 from Nancy. Bueno, bueno. Friends, go ahead and give me another round of applause for our friend Daphne. And I think we should keep it going for the one and the only Audrey.
Hi, my name is Daphne.
Hi, I'm Audrey Talbert and I'm from 6-3, representing Miss Hill's 7th period class. Now, just a little warning, my ode has a quick little spider that is killed. So if you don't like spider killing, then I recommend this is not an ode for you. Okay, my ode is called To My Mom and Dad, the Best Parents Ever. One dark, hot night, while going hunting for the ant's nest, we came along a big spider. As big as a sock, long as a book, standing right. Hi, I'm Audrey Talbert and I'm from 6-3, representing Miss Hill's 7th period class. Now, just a little warning, my ode has a quick little spider that is killed. So if you don't like spider killing, then I recommend this is not an ode for you. Okay, my ode is called To My Mom and Dad, the Best Parents Ever. One dark, hot night, while going hunting for the ant's nest, we came along a big spider. As big as a sock, long as a book, standing right there, looking at us. Mom got the spider, hit it with a paper towel. We kept looking for the ant's nest. Then Dad came along. I told him how brave Mom was when she stood up to that spider. The next day, I told the tale of the spider to my brother. My dad said, every time I hear that story, the spider gets bigger and bigger. We keep on looking for the ant's nest. We still can't find it. But there is always a chance we'll find it today, tomorrow, in a week, or in a year. I will never get over that spider. How Mom said she would kill the spider and Dad making a funny joke about it made me happy for the rest of the day. Thank you, Mom, for always being there. And thank you, Dad, for always finding a way to make me laugh and giggle all day, every day. Thank you for everything you have done for me, every laugh, every talk, every spider killed. Thank you, Mom and Dad. That is my ode. Hope you enjoy.
Give it up for Audrey, the lovely little ode from Mom and Dad. I want to apologize. I had a kitten step on my computer screen. So Audrey's video restarted. He's very sorry that he stepped on the computer. So he's going to go now. Nice. Keep giving it up for Audrey. All right, judges, friends of mine. What do we have for Audrey? What did we think? Oh, check that out. Miss Turner is coming in at an 8.75. Miss Turner is coming in at an 8.75. Check that out. Oh, and we got a copycat. Miss Brown's also coming in at an 8.75. Miss Brown's also coming in at an 8.75. Very nice, very nice. Mr. Guyton's kicking it up a notch. Kicking it up a notch with an 8.87. That again, Mr. Guyton's kicking it up again with an 8.87. All right. And then we're just gonna take it back down a little with some itsy bitsy spiders. Nancy's bringing us an 8.72. Itsy bitsy spider, 8.72. And following close behind is Mr. Beck. We got another little itsy bitsy spider with an 8.71. A what? From Mr. Beck and an 8.71. Check that out. Go ahead, give Audrey another round of applause, y'all. All right, friends. Let's keep it going with our next poet, the one, the only Emmett.
Hi, hello, my name is Emmett. I'm in Mr. Colucci's class, and my poem is titled Burgers. Burgers, the beautiful bun, the lettuce and tomatoes, I guess the onions if you're that person, the glorious patty. I don't mean McDonald's, of course. No, I'm more of a Wendy's guy. Oh, just the thought. watching the game with that amazing mystery meat in your mouth. Add bacon, add cheese. They come in all shapes and sizes. Bun, cheese, patty, lettuce, bun. Me gusta mucho. Those flying saucers with ketchup oozing on the side. Wendy's, McDonald's, Culver galore. I dream them. I know it sounds unreal to you. I know your thoughts about them now. But my thoughts about them are, burgers. My brother offered me one at dinner. I declined because my stomach was overflowing. Though, I still did consider he was joking, though. He would never give up the bun, cheese, patty, lettuce, bun. The staple of all great things. Ending hunger, burgers, basically the same concept. Think of your first time. Think about how you could live without them. Oh no, how could you? I know it sounds unreal to you. I know your thoughts about them now. My thoughts about them are, burgers. It's too bad I'm vegetarian.
Making me hungry, and then gonna follow up with you're a vegetarian. That's not even fair. The plot twist, exactly, Evelyn. The plot twist. Everybody go ahead and give it up for Emmett. I don't know if anyone else is hungry, but I know I am. All right, judges. You may be drooling, but tell me, what do you have for Emmett? Oh, we've got an 8.66 burger from Mr. Beck. That is an 8.66 burger from Mr. Beck. Kicking it up a notch is Ms. Brown with an 8.68. My friends, that is an 8.68 from Val Brown. And the one and the only Miss Turner's kicking it up with a Shake and Burgers at a solid 9. My friends, Shake Burgers at a solid $9 from Miss Turner. Sounds like a sweet deal. Sounds like a sweet deal. Oh, Mr. Guyton is hungry. He's thinking it's yummy, coming up with a 9.34. Mr. Guyton's following up, thinking it's yummy for his tummy, got a 9.34. And our friend Nancy's coming in with an 8.98. Oh, the plot twist is leaving her heartbroken. The plot twist leaving her heartbroken at an 8.98. Friends, go ahead and give another nice round of applause for our friend Emmett. All right. Let's keep it going, friends. I'd like to introduce you to the one, to the only, Luca.
Hi. I'm Luca Angelini from Miss Bringley and Mr. Colucci's Language and Literature class, and I'll be presenting the poem Kitty Cat. Oh kitten, you could fit in a mitten. Your eyes are so blue as you stare into the food. You're soft and fluffy and cute and cuddly. Oh kitten, you should give yourself a pat in the back, as you're as cute as a mitten.
Had to give you guys some kitten energy to follow up that beautiful and sweet poem. Kitten energy from Luca, from the kitten over here. Go ahead and give Luca another round of applause, friends, another round of applause. My judges, what do you think? How do you feel? Where are you at? Oh, Miss Turner's coming in with an 8.35 for Luca. My friends, from Miss Turner is an 8.35. Val Brown is kicking it up a notch with an 8.83. I got an 8.83 from Miss Brown. Oh, and the artistic abilities from Mr. Beck with an 8.60. That is an 8.60 from the very, very talented Mr. Beck. Our friend Nancy is also bringing us a little bit of the artiste energy with that 8.55. We got a little bit of that artiste energy with an 8.55. And then let's give it up. I am in agreement with Mr. Guy, and it was just so cute with a 9.08. Mr. Guyton's bringing us a 9.08. My friends, go ahead, give it up for Luca. Give him a nice round of applause, And let's give it up for our very, very, very last poet of round one, Aaron.
I'm Luca Angelini.
Hello, my name is Aaron Siegel, and I'm from Mr. Stott's Language and Literature class. My poem is An Ode to Autumn. O autumn, your trees of flame, when the leaves dance as if they were on a stage, when sweaters of every hue come out of the closet to play, when things are different. A season of new beginnings, as kids go off to make new friends. The world shifts and changes like the leaves on the trees. And although those leaves may make you trip and fall, and you may scramble about trying to make new friends, in the end you can't have snow without the fall of autumn leaves. And the leaves can be beautiful on their own. Even if the sweet soft snow never comes, the old leaves must fall to make room for the new buds.
Aaron's making me do some deep thinking over here. You can't have snow without the fall of old leaves. Oh, everybody give it up for Aaron. Give it up for Aaron. Give them a hand. Go ahead, give them a hand. Give them a hand. Very nice, very nice. My judges, my wonderful friendly judges, what do you have for Aaron? Oh, check that out. Miss Turner's coming in with a 9.10. That is a 9.10 from Miss Turner inside of a beautiful tree. We got those roots, we got those leaves. I love it, I love it. Miss Brown's coming in at a 9.22. My friends, that is a 9.22 from Val Brown. Mr. Beck is showing up with an 8.96, my sweet audience, an 8.96 from Mr. Beck. From my friend Nancy, we've got a 9.17. I've got a 9.17 from our friend Nancy. And Mr. Guyton and I are in agreement. It was absolutely beautiful. Got a 9.37 from Mr. Guyton, a 9.37. Friends, go ahead and give Aaron another round of applause. I love it. I love it. All right, my dears. That is the end of round one. Go ahead and give our round one poets, Daphne, Audrey, Emma, Luca, and Aaron a nice round of applause. Show them some love. Friends, before we get into it, I'd like to invite my judges to turn their cameras on because I would like to introduce them to you. Friends of mine. Every slam, we try to collect a few teachers, a few staff members who would love to join us and hear some poems and judge. So gracing the slam tonight, we have the 7th grade L&L wizard, Mr. Beck himself. Everybody give it up for Mr. Beck. Give him a wave, say hello. And joining Mr. Beck, we have the 6th grade science magician, the one and only Val Brown. Go ahead and give Ms. Brown a nice round of applause for being here with us. Spectacular hallway supervisor, the one that only Miss Turner. Go ahead and give Miss Turner a nice round of applause. Oh, and the classroom extraordinaire, Mr. Guyton himself. Everybody give it up for Mr. Guyton. And joining us, a brand new, spectacular new OPEF board member and D97 board member, Nancy Ross-Driven. Go ahead and give our judges a nice round of applause and thank them for being here. We are ever so grateful when we get a beautiful team of judges to come and join and hang out with us. So friends, go ahead, say hello to them, give them a round of applause. If you hate the scores, don't come after me. I've told you their names. You can see their names on the screen. Hunt them down, not Miss Mo, okay? Hunt them down, all right? All right.
Just remember, I may be your teacher next year.
Actually, yeah, you better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. All right, friends of mine, give our judges a nice another round of applause. And let's hop right into round two with our poets. Let's kick it off with Sadie.
Hi, I'm Sadie Berg. I'm in Mr. Stott's L&L class, and this is my poem, An Ode to Zoe. Zoe, oh Zoe, you are so nice. I have so much gratitude for your presence in my life. Zoe, oh Zoe, you are so caring. I'm so glad we have fun when doing e-learning. Zoe, oh Zoe, you are so cool. In the winter we build snow forts, and in the summer we go to the pool. Zoe, oh Zoe, you are so talented. We always do fun trampoline challenges. Zoe, oh Zoe, I love when you come over and we bake. Every single cake we make is always so great. Zoe, oh Zoe, you're always there for me. You'll be standing right there if I ever hurt my knee. Zoe, oh Zoe, you are so funny. On a gloomy day, you make the world all sunny. Zoe, oh Zoe, our friendship is like no other. I'm very sure we complete each other. Zoe, oh Zoe, you are my best friend. Forever and ever, our friendship will have no end. Thank you.
That wonderful poem from the one and only Sadie. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Let's see how well our judges loved it. Let's see what our judges have for us. What are we working with? Mr. Beck. Oh, Mr. Beck's coming in with a little bit of number and word play. We got an 8.7 Zoe. That is an 8.70 Zoe from Mr. Beck. From the one and only Miss Turner, I'm getting an 8.95. I got an 8.95 from the one and only Miss Turner. Mr. Guyton is coming in with a very sweet 8.96. That is a very sweet 8.96 from Mr. Guyton. From our friend Ms. Brown, we got an 8.73. That is an 8.73 from Ms. Brown. And last but not least, our wonderful friend Nancy's bringing us an 8.55. That is an 8.55 from our friend Nancy. Go ahead and give Sadie another round of applause. Bueno sueño. Okay, friends of mine. Let's keep it going with our next poet, the one, the only, Ginger.
Hi, I'm Sadie Berg.
Hi, my name is Ginger from Mr. Stott's Language and Literature class, 7th period. The title of my poem is The Beauty of Your Body. The first thing you do every morning when you wake up is weigh yourself and sigh in disappointment. If only I could lose some more weight, you think to yourself. You look in the mirror, if only I were more skinny. You brush your hair, if only my hair was thicker. You put on your clothes, if only my clothes were nicer. You brush your teeth, if only I had whiter teeth. You put on your high heels, if only I were taller. You put on your makeup, if only I were more pretty. If only, the same words in your head over and over. You are Snow White, and the words if only are the 7 dwarfs dancing around you. You are Beauty, and the Beast is all of your insecurities consuming you, swallowing you, drowning you, destroying you from the inside out. I've seen pictures of girls with small waists and large breasts and bottoms, with skimpy clothes that barely cover anything. That is what society considers beautiful. But society also says that they're fake, that they're trying too hard, that they're plastic, that they're unpleasant words that I have trouble even thinking about. That girl has 130,000 followers on her social media. I slowly scroll through her latest post, eyeing the comments. I see both sides of society there. Those who find her beautiful and those who see her as fake. The rude comments don't surprise me, but they still send shivers down my spine. It makes me wonder why those people bother to write comments like that. It's not as though it'd change anything, even though some people might agree, but still wouldn't change anything, right? She stopped posting that day. Months pass and she's still yet to post. Half a year later, she comes out with an apology for not posting because she felt insecure about her body, because the comments were too much, because she was too busy with school, because she was having family problems. That girl is like me and you, different, but inevitably still human. The girl on social media, what she shows the world is only what she thinks best of herself. You think you know her. You don't. You think her life is perfect with her pretty body and her blonde hair, with her blue eyes and big house, with her wealthy family, with her nice smile. You think that she has no problems in life. You're wrong. You think to yourself, I wish I was pretty and happy and rich and carefree as her. The her you talk about is the girl in the pictures, not the girl in reality. If somebody says you need to change anything about your body to become beautiful, they don't deserve you. Your body is unique. Your beauty is unique. Your beauty is special. And nobody, I mean nobody, should ever be able to be called ugly or be allowed to be called ugly. You are beautiful. You are the prettiest person in the world in your own way. Every freckle, every pore, every hair, every cell, every scar, every pimple, every dimple, every curve, every angle, every crease, every edge, every bone, every vein, every little detail. It's all beautiful. All of your body is imperfectly perfect. Your body is ever so flawed in the most lovely way. Your body is broken and beautiful. Your body is yours, and that's something they can't take away. That is the beauty of your body. Thank you.
Y'all, can we give it up for Sadie? Can we please? let's just take a moment. Let's take a moment. Woo, Sadie, that was the pep talk that I needed. I don't know if anybody else needed to hear that, but there you go. There it was. Oh, friends, let's see where our judges are at. Oh, Miss Brown is coming in with a sharp 9.77 for Sadie. Miss Brown's coming in with a 9.77. Let's see. Oh, we got a wow, outstanding from Mr. Guyton with a 9.84. We got a 9.84. Check that out. Oh, and kicking it up just a notch is Mr. Beck with a 9.85. We got a 9.85 from the one and only Mr. Beck. Oh, and check that out. Check that out. Miss Turner, what do you have for us? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Miss Turner's out here breaking judge scoring standards with a snap 10.25. We are all beautiful. Oh, Miss Turner's breaking judge standards with a 10.25. Check that out. And Nancy's following up with a 9.93 and a little snap. We got a 9.93 and a little snap for our friend Sadie. Woo! Check that out, y'all. Check that out. All right. Go ahead, give Sadie another round of applause. I know, more than a 10. I didn't think that was possible. Like, I don't make the rules though. Art is fluid, you know? All right, friends. Let's keep it up and let's bring that heat, want that heat from our friend Morgan.
Hi, my name is Morgan Browder and I'm from Ms. Hill's L&L class. I'm going to be reading to you Ode to Pillow. This is an ode to you, Pillow, for being a brave sailor on troubling waters. When words become too much, when they jumble, tumble, mumble in my mouth and become an endless river of doubt, you are there to lend me your hand. You let me dig my face in your soft feathers and rock me off to sleep. You take away my worries and show me sweet dreams of daisies and daffodils. Even on a Friday night when I just won an amazing softball tournament and happiness fills my heart to the brim, you don't slack off. You are a boat to pull me out of the turbulent waters of tears, and every night you row me to the next day. You offer me a soft place to rest, while you exert yourself on the water. You protect me from the terrors of sleep. I thank you for your strong arms that comfort me and push the boat forward, away from the rapids. When anger rushes through my blood and I dig my face in your fluff, I thank you for pulling me back on the boat if I fall off. I thank you for being my pillow. This is an ode to you, Pillow, for being a brave sailor on troubling waters.
How dreamy was that poem? How excellent was that poem? Give a shout out, nice round of applause for Morgan and the imagery and the dream. Get me ready for bed. I love it. All right. Let's see how our judges felt about it. Friends, our judges, the one and only Miss Brown has given us a 9.43. We got a 9.43 from the one and only Miss Brown. From Mr. Beck, we're getting a with a 9.68. I've got a yawn ready for bed and a 9.68 from Mr. Beck. From Miss Turner, what do we got? We got a 9.93 from the one and only Miss Turner. We've got a 9.93. Check that out. Oh, Mr. Guyton's also ready for sleep. We got a 9.29. That is a 9.29 from the one and only Mr. Guyton. And from the one and only board member herself, we got a 9.47. Also ready for sleep with a couple of Z's. Nancy Ross Dribbins bringing us a 9.47 and a couple of Z's catching them. All right. Bueno sueño. Okay, poets, I know you're all tired. Morgan's really sending us off to dreamland. But I need you to stretch, and I need you to wake up for the next, the one and only Andrew.
Ode to the Sky by Andrew Whelan. Ode to the bright, big sky. it's always a good day when you're blue and a bad day when you're not. Your blue is as calming as the sea or the baby blue of my bedroom. Your white clouds are soothing on good days, and the dark clouds are scary on bad days. I love when your sky opens up and the clouds pour down rain. It gives off such peaceful vibes. So when you rain, the light pitter-patter at night is so calming. I listen to the rain tap my window and almost immediately fall asleep. When you're blue, it's almost as if you give us your happiness when the world becomes engulfed in your presence. I've thought of ways to possibly meet you. Planes, hot air balloons, possibly even a rocket. Once, as I was ziplining, I imagined speeding off into you, the sky. Then maybe, as I greet you, I could meet your family. Space, the stars, the planets, and the sun. You're one big family. When you go to bed, space takes the night shift and lights you up with beautiful stars. I love your big, bright, and sometimes blue presence. Ode to you, the sky, for being blue so we can be happy.
Andrew, bringing us a lovely, lovely bit of the bright blue sky on this very, very cloudy evening. Thank you, Andrew, for that. Go ahead, y'all. Give Andrew a nice round of applause. And let's see what our judges have to say about this ode to the sky. Miss Turner is bringing us a 9.95. Miss Turner is bringing us a 9.95. Check that out. Check that out. Mr. Guyton is bringing us a beautiful sunny day visual with a 9.18. That is a 9.18 with Mr. Guyton's beautiful sunny day visual. Miss Brown is coming in with a 9.74. Check that out, y'all. A nice sharp 9.74 from Ms. Brown. Mr. Beck is serving us a 9.09. That is a 9.09 from Mr. Beck. And from the one and the only Nancy, I've got a 9.19. From the one and the only Nancy, I've got a 9.19. Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, friends. Let's keep it open. Let's keep it going with our last poem, with our last poet of round
Ode
2,
to the Sky by
Delaney.
Hi, I'm Delaney Byrne from Miss Bringley and Mr. Colucci's second period language and lit class, and my poem is called Tape. It snapped under pressure. Even just a little too much could break it, but it was made to hold together, and that was all that it was asked of, so why? Why would it break if it was designed to hold together? It was stretched almost to its breaking point, but that was the expectation, so it became normal for it to stretch to its limit. How? It looked so smooth, and it was clear you thought you could see everything. But what you couldn't see was how it broke. It was tape, just like her porcelain face. Ode to Anxiety.
Oh, check that out. A little ode to anxiety from our friend Delaney. By the way, Delaney, I'm loving that donut shirt. I am absolutely loving it. All right, all right, all right. From our wonderful friend Delaney. Judges, let's see, what do you have for us? What do you have for us? Brown, Ms. Brown's coming in with a 9.32. My friends, Ms. Brown is coming in with a 9.32. Mr. Beck is following up with a 9.82. For our friend Delaney, Mr. Beck is following up with a 9.82. With a good job, a good job from Mr. Guyton. I've got an 8.92. With a good job from Mr. Guyton, and I have an 8.92. From the one and only Nancy, I have a 9.37. That is a 9.37 from Nancy. Did I grab, Miss Turner, did I grab your score?
No, I can't turn my camera on.
That's okay. Here, let's see if you can do it now.
Okay.
Okay, bueno. All right. From the one and only Miss Turner. Oh, I got a beautiful little smiley face. And a 9.12. From Miss Turner, I have a 9.12. Check that out, y'all. Check that out, friends. Go ahead and give a nice round of applause for our round 2 poets. They did an absolutely excellent job, didn't they? Friends, I want to take a moment. I want to apologize and I want to make a correction. When Ginger was reading her poem, I kept saying Sadie instead of Ginger. So I was told that I made a mistake and I'm correcting it and I apologize. The second poet we heard from, her name is Ginger. And I can't believe I messed it up because she has a great name. So thank you for correcting me. That is something that I always tell poets. If I say your name wrong or if I say the wrong name, you have to correct me. I'm a human being and I forget things sometimes. All right. Friends of mine. Before we get into round 3, there are some people that I need to take a moment and pause and just express my gratitude for. My poets know that I am so big on gratitude. It is part of my everyday. We opened every class session with gratitude. Even if we didn't have time to do things at the end of class, we always made time for gratitude. I think gratitude is so important. We so often forget to just take a moment, pause, and say thank you, or I'm grateful for you, or I love you so much to the people in our community, in our lives, our family and friends who make it 1,000,001 times better. So I want to take a moment to thank the Oak Park Education Foundation, not just for this program, for making me happen. Without OPEF, I wouldn't be here. I really wouldn't be here if it weren't for the one and the only Tracy Delangelo Barber for interviewing me in my brand new blue blazer and taking a chance on me and making this happen. So everybody give a nice round of applause for Tracy. Keep those round of applause going for my favorite, my bestie, Joel Javier, art star and spoken word director. Joel's always there when I need him. He's always there for a little bit of support. And when I am down in the dumps, just down on my luck, crying, whining, I have no idea what's going on, the one and only Mr. Colucci and Mr. Lee always pull through. They are not only a 6th and 7th grade L&L teacher, they are not only my team members, but they are my friends, and I am very grateful for this beautiful little team of mine and what OPEF does to make this program and to support me. So give OPEF a nice round of applause. Friends, I also want to thank our 8th grade teachers, Miss Hill, Mr. Stott, Ms. Bringley, and Mr. Colucci, who are here tonight in the audience because not only are they super cool, but they gave me their classroom, their Zoom rooms for 2 weeks. They said, you got this. Go ahead, do your thing. And I was really, really happy. Oh, it says 8th grade. Miss Mo is really tired. It's the end of the year. They are 6th grade teachers. So we're just gonna roll with it, okay? Their names are correct. I did what I needed to do, all right? There's one of me and there are 47 of you. So calm down. Regardless, Ms. Hill, Mr. Stott, Ms. Bringley, and Mr. Colucci gave me free reign and they were like, you guys do your thing. And not only did they let me do my thing, but they wrote awesome poems and they showed up and they were 110% supportive of their students and their ideas and what they wanted. And I think that's a really beautiful thing. So give a shout out to your 6th grade teachers who are absolutely excellent. And then friends, families, parents, teachers, please give it up for your 6th grade. Please give it up for your 6th grade. Y'all showed up, you did the work, you wrote, and you guys met me for the first time, and you guys were absolutely excellent. You were kind, you were nice, you were creative, and you wrote these amazing, phenomenal poems. And honestly, I like hate that you guys can't hear every single one of the 6th grade poems because everybody wrote something that mattered to them. And so please, please, please give it up to the 6th grade for being absolutely phenomenal and absolutely amazing. And I'm so excited that I get to keep writing with them next year and the year after that. Ah, so wonderful, so wonderful. We're getting some snaps from our friend Nancy. Love it, I love it. Okay, friends, before I start crying, we gotta move on, okay? Let's give it up for our round 3 poets. Kicking it off is the one and the only Bridget.
Hi, I'm Bridget Durango and I wrote a poem to everyone. Ode to everyone in the world. Ode to the Muslims that have to fight for their way to be right. Ode to blacks and African Americans who have to fight for their lives. Ode to Latinas who need to leave for their life to be okay. Ode to Asians who get kicked out to live. Ode to LGBTQ+, who need to fight for their love. Ode to girls who need to live on stereotypes. Ode to boys who always have to deal with being the bad guy. Ode to transgenders who get hated on for changing. Ode to kids who need to live on rules. And ode to teens who need to live under stress. Ode to adults who just keep up with life. And ode to elderly who's lived on rules, lived under stress, and now keep up with life. They've been through so much. Ode to parents who keep you, if you're a child, and other children safe and steady. Ode to grandparents for the most fun times that everyone loves. Ode to everyone in the world that keeps going. This world could be so hateful, and I just want everyone to live on with their lives.
Hey, hey, Bridget! That was a nice shout out to hear from me. I know a lot of you are like, I'm being shouted out right now. I'm being honored in this poem. And that's a really beautiful thing, too, that we get to do in poetry. As an advocate, as someone who's writing from their personal perspective, is shout out and honor the people who aren't honored every single day. So please go ahead and give Bridget a nice round of applause. I love it. I love it. Judges, how do we feel? What do we think? Where are we at? Mr. Guyton's coming in with a great job and a 9.54. Mr. Guyton's coming in with a great job and a 9.54. Miss Brown is following up with a 9.67, my friends. A 9.67 from the one and only Miss Brown. Mr. Beck is bringing us a 9.05. That is a 9.05 from the one and only Mr. Beck. Miss Turner is showing up with a oh snap, a 10 and a awesome. That is a oh snap, a 10 and an awesome from Miss Turner. And our friend, the one and only Nancy, is bringing us a 9.47. Friends, a 9.47 from the one and only Nancy. Bueno, friends, give Bridget a nice another round of applause. All right. My sweets, let's keep it going with our next poet, Tegan.
Hi.
An Ode to Microwaves, written and read by Tegan Smith. An Ode to Leftovers, for the pleasure of eating Sunday night pizza for lunch on a Monday is too great. Heating up mac and cheese with a smudge of extra butter as it turns to gold. Cleaning only a plate after melting Costco's finest shredded dairy product on my tortilla for my quesadilla. Portion control is instant when I'm sitting in my red chair at the dinner table at 6, assuring my brain that my soup will be ready the next day at noon, or that my mom's burgers can be my main course again shortly, as long as the devilish side of my brothers stays away and they leave my goods alone in the fridge, that is. An ode to making my life a piece of cake. When baking a cake is climbing a mountain, creating a mug cake is walking up a few steps. Tea can be created in 60 seconds rather than 600. On the occasion when I'm creative and productive, my rice sock heating pad will be effective after a spin around the electric warmth. There are yellow rays of sunshine spurting out of me after one use of a microwave. This is an ode to microwaves. They give me time that I wouldn't have ever been able to make up. Their advanced technology has been used for the better of their world. Warming up leftovers is only a small portion of their capability. Their potential is fulfilled to the fullest. Out of the 90% of American households that have microwaves, mine has stood out to me more than any other household appliances.
Okay, shredded dairy product sounds like the title of shredded dairy product you'd find at Aldi. I love Aldi. No offense to Aldi, but if I walked into an Aldi right now, I'd be like shredded dairy product, and I would think of this poem, and And I'll be like, I have to get it to honor Tegan and to honor this ode to microwaves. I love it. I love it. Go ahead, give Tegan another round of applause. Let's see where our judges are at, if they are warming up their leftovers. Check this out. Mr. Guyton is coming in with a 9.91. Oh, he understands. He also loves microwaves, a 9.91 from Mr. Guyton. And a little hello from the cutie pie in the back who was really feeling the ode to microwaves. From the one and only Nancy, we have a 9.72. We are getting a 9.72 from our friend Nancy. From the one and only Val Brown, oh, check that out, Tegan, a solid 10. From Miss Brown, we are getting a solid 10. Everybody check that out. From Miss Turner, what do we got here? We got a I love my microwave, a 9.88, and I love my microwave, a 9.88 from Miss Turner. Oh, and Mr. Beck is coming back with the artistic abilities, and oh, get it, it's the time, it's a 9.38 is the time on the microwave, a 9.38 from Mr. Beck. I'm so glad this is a recording so I can watch this later. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Friends, go ahead and give another round of applause for our wonderful friend Tegan. Yes, Pictionary champs, absolutely. All right, friends, let's keep it going with the one and the only. Give it up for your girl, Cece.
Ode to their names. Why, oh why, are black people scared to the point of not even being able to go outside? Scared to have pride in their stride because they could be committing a crime. They could be the next name on that long, long line. And though I am filled with sorrow, I say their names like there's no tomorrow. I tell Dante Wright's story. Dante died at the age of 20, shot twice in the chest by police officer Kim Potter on April 11, 2021. The reason? Because he had an air freshener hanging from his rearview mirror. The cause? A 26-year experience. Let me repeat, 26-year experienced police officer accidentally grabbed a gun instead of a taser. Mind you, both have locks in them and both are in opposite pockets, but think what you please. I walk the streets for people like Trayvon Martin. Trayvon died at the age of 17 and was shot by neighborhood watch officer George Zimmerman walking home in pure daylight from his local 7-Eleven on February 26, 2012. The reason? He looked suspicious because he had his hood up and had a package of Skittles and an Arizona tea in his hands. The cause? George Zimmerman decided to shoot him multiple times till death because he felt unsafe around Trayvon. You know, the numbers of black deaths just keep exceeding, and many people are found unable to stop reading the stories of black men dying years before their 40s. The stories of black people being shot, killed, tased, maced, those memories will never be erased. Because their names, oh, their names, I will remember like a baby's first steps. Because their names are exactly the names that black people think of when they say, I could be next. Ode to Their Names by Cecilia Romeus.
Yeah, go ahead, give Cece a round of applause. Show her some love. Show Cece some love. All of these poems are absolutely excellent, but you've heard them throughout this slam. I've heard them in the classroom. I love when my poets take a moment to honor what they really care about. I always tell them my passion is storytelling through art, and for them to learn poetry and to write a poem where they talk about their passions and what they're passionate about and what they are pursuing and what they care about is a really powerful thing. So please go ahead and give Cece another round of applause for that beautiful piece, please, friends. And let's see what we have. Oh, Cece, look at this. You are getting canine attention. And Mr. Guyton showing up with Mr. Guyton, is that a 10.999? That is a 10.999 period from Mr. Guyton and his wonderful canine friend. From Miss Turner, what do we have here? What do we have? We have a 10. Friends, we got a 10. We are snapping in unity, and a 10. Solid 10 from Miss Turner. Oh, Cece, 10s across the board from Miss Nancy Ross Driven. That is a 10 from Miss Nancy Ross Driven. From the one and only Val Brown, that is another solid 10 from Miss Brown. And Mr. Beck is showing up with a 9.96. Check that out, a 9.96 for our friend Cece. Y'all go ahead and give her another round of applause. Show her some love. Woo! I don't know if this slam has anybody else sweating, but there's so much good content tonight. So many good poets, so many good performers. And I have 2 more for you. So let's keep it going with the one and the only Caroline. Check her out.
Hi, my name is Caroline Wright, and this is I Wish I Were a Pencil. I wish I were a pencil so I can erase all my mistakes and rewrite them over and over until everything is perfect. I wish I were a pencil so I could be sharpened every once in a while, my mind refreshed and refurbished so I never run out of ideas. I wish I were a pencil so I wouldn't have to do all the work. I could supply someone with lead and let them lead the way. I wish I were a pencil so I could leave my mark on the world, a daily opportunity to leave something good, everywhere I go. I wish I were a pencil, that way all it was the inside that counts. I wouldn't have to put in effort or care about the way people looked at me. I wish I were a pencil so I could understand my limitations, paper or canvas. I wouldn't overwork myself onto something I knew wouldn't perform. So I can take it slow and make sure I get stuff done properly. I wish I were a pencil so I could be summed up in just 3 words, to be useful. That way I wouldn't have to spend my whole life searching for my life's purpose, longing for something that may never come. I wish I were a pencil so that all the necessary information about me would be displayed in fine print. Name, date of birth, height, size. That way I wouldn't be asked uncomfortable questions. I wish I were a pencil so that even a scribble could make someone smile. A drawing, a poem, whatever else the holder wants to create. I wish I were a pencil so that I can be the one people rely on, a constant and simple, no questions asked. I wish I were a pencil so that the curvy swirls of my tip bend and twist into elegant cursive, or the words become sharp and pointy to create block script. I wish I were a pencil so that even on the rainiest days, I can be their light at the end of the tunnel, their favorite activity, someone's essential tool. I wish I were a pencil. Thank you for listening.
Oh, vibing with Caroline. I also wish I was a pencil sometimes. I think life would be a little easier if I was a pencil. I love it. I love it. Oh, Miss Brown is coming in, already kicking it off with a solid 10. Right, wishing for a solid 10 from Miss Brown. Oh, and here comes Mr. Beck showing up with the wonderful artistic abilities. We got a number 10. Oh, I get it, because it's the number 10 on the pencil from Mr. Beck. We got a 10 from Mr. Beck. Oh, check out Mr. Guyton is coming up. Oh, with a 9.96, commenting on that beautiful, wonderful, amazing painting and background. Mr. Guyton is showing up with a 9.96. Miss Turner is bringing us a 9.75, my friends. That is a 9.75 from Miss Turner, a 9.75. The one, the only Nancy is bringing us a solid 10, a little smiley face and a solid 10 from our friend Nancy. Friends, oh friends, oh friends, give it up for our friend Caroline. All right, poets, audience, friends, the saddest part of the night is the very last poet. Closing out the show for us is the one, the only.
Hi,
Gia.
Hello, my name is Gigi Cornwell. I'm from Mr. Stott's 6th period language and literature class, and my poem is titled Ode to My Tree. Ode to your sagging branches. They just hang there, blowing lifelessly in the passing wind. They swoop and swish and go fast and slow. There are no flowers to blow off, no landing in my hair. Ode to your flowers, only blooming on half of your branches. You might be half dead, but still half beautiful. Not enough flowers to pull you to the ground, not enough flowers to go around. Ode to the memories that have bloomed around you. They've grown up, grown old, but aren't truly gone. They've blossomed like you once did, grew old like you are now, and will fade away like you will someday. I know you won't be here forever. It's becoming even clearer now. As reality closes in on me and becomes clearer and clearer, it's also closing in on you, as you grow fainter and fainter. I wish I could grow old with you, as you have done with me. You've managed to twist and grow around my heart. Cutting you off would be so hard. But even when you aren't there, you will still be there. Thank you.
Oh, friends of mine, give it up for the one and the only Gigi. Give it up for the Gigi. Show us a round of applause. All right. Judges, what do we have for Gigi? What do we have? Oh, I'm getting some thinking. We got to see what's going on. Ooh, Mr. Guyton is bringing us a beautiful little tree and a solid 10. Mr. Guyton is bringing us a solid 10 and a beautiful little nature scene. Ms. Brown's coming in at a 9.99, those triple digits with a 9.99. From Ms. Brown, from our friend Mr. Beck, we've got a 9.77. We got a 9.77 from Mr. Beck. Oh, Ms. Turner is also bringing us this beautiful nature scene with a 9.79. That is a 9.79 from Ms. Turner and her wonderful nature scene. And from the one and the only Nancy, oh, I'm getting triple digits with a beautiful tree and a 9.99. Got a 9.99 triple digits from the one and the only Nancy. All right, friends, I hate to say it, but that's it. Those are our 3 rounds of poets. Go ahead, give a round of applause for round 3 of poets. Go ahead, give applause for round 2 and for round 1. Show them some love. Friends of mine. Now comes the hard part. So my team gets to go behind the scenes and do some mental math. And I make them do that because I failed math class, so I'm good at poetry, not at other things. So let's see. While they are tallying scores, I'm going to read a poem for you to give them some time, cut them some slack. But I forgot to pull the poem up, so you gotta give me just a little second while I pull it up. All right, friends, go ahead while I'm doing a little search and find in the chat. Tell me the line that you remembered most. In the chat, tell me the line that you remembered the most. What stuck out to you? Was it shredded dairy product from our Ode to Microwaves? Was it our dreamy pillow poem from the one and only Morgan? The pencil poem. We got some dairy product. I got some greens. What else? The pencil poem from the one and only Caroline. Too bad I'm a vegetarian from our friend Emmett. 26-year experience. I repeat, 26 years experience. Sadie's giving a shout out to Ginger's poem. I love it. The pencil poem. No one is ugly. Yes, our friend Ginger's poem. Half dead, but not half beautiful. I love it. The kitten poem from our one and only Luca. I love Ginger's poem. Say their names or Ginger's poem. Too bad I'm a vegetarian. Dead leaves falling to make way for spring buds. Bueno. All right, friend. While our judges, our scorekeepers are doing some tallying, I'm going to read a quick poem for you. This poem is completely inspired by my work with the students in all grades. And it's just something that I wanted to write for them, and I like to read going off into our summer before I get to see them in 7th grade. So for you guys, my name is Miss Mo, and this poem is titled Dear Jumper. I wanted to become the best version of myself, so I leapt. I fell, and when I hit the ground, I cracked it. And when the ground erupted, it made enough room for others to jump to. My body is now the syncopated soil in which grass grows from. My body is buried underneath the loud and rigorous words of others. My fall became useful to the masses because I gave all I had to create the room. Jumper, I wanted to become the best version of myself. So I give my entirety to you, to your dream. I want to become the best version of myself. So I will become an echo in which you may scream back to, dear jumper, jump. And that's my poem. And now I'm embarrassed because I don't like reading in public. So check this out. My scorekeepers have some results. Do we want to know the results? Or should I just end the entire thing right now and just only know the results myself? All right, friends of mine. I am going to invite the one and the only Tracy Delangela Barber if she wants to come up and read some results for us. Oh wait, I'm getting a chime in from our scorekeepers. Having a technical difficulty. Please bear with me. Please imagine the do sound going on while we wait. Oh, wait. Ooh, I'm gonna ask John to step in and make either of the Joel Javier's a panelist. I appreciate you guys bearing with us. Zoom is a challenge, as we all know. Unless Mr. Colucci is gonna come up and do us the honor.
If you need me to, because I am searching high and low for Joel Javier's, but I am not seeing them.
I'm here, but it's your grade, so I can do it.
No, please, Joel, go ahead, because I don't want any kind of issues with vote recounts going on, and I am tied to my students on 6-2, so I will defer to you. I'm sorry, but I cannot find the other Joel Javier to get Tracy in here.
That's okay. Our art star and spoken word director, Joel, is going to read them for us. Joel, let's kick it off with third. You got this.
Okay, third place with a score of 9.96. We have Ginger. Ginger, congratulations.
Hey, get up for Ginger.
That was a beautiful poem. Thank you. And in second, Caroline Wright. Beautiful poems.
Hey.
Yay.
And you all give it up. All right. So this got 10s across the board, as well as a 10.9999. Cece, you're the winner.
Yay.
Hey, friends, give it up. Give it up.
Cece, good job.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give Ginger, Caroline, and Cece a nice round of applause, and then go ahead and keep those snaps and those claps going for all of our poets who read tonight and all of our sixth graders. They did absolutely excellent. I am so excited to be here with you tonight, to be emceeing, for you to hang out with you. Friends of mine, I know what it's like to be on Zoom. So into the night, I want to say congratulations to our poets, and I release you until next year. Please have an excellent night, everybody. And
Give it up for Miss No. Give it up for Miss No, y'all.
You're making me feel embarrassment. Rise up, everybody.
That was awesome.
Thank you, friends. Thank you. Have a good night, y'all. Have a good night.
Good night. Have a good one.
Thank you to our judges. Thank you for being here with us. Have a good one, y'all.
It was a pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Congratulations, everyone. Thank you all
Bye-bye.
so much for the lovely poems.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night, friends. Go eat some food. Hang out. Enjoy yourselves. Congratulate your poets. Thank you, Ginger. Have a good night, everyone.
Couldn't get that other Joel in there, huh?
You know what? No, Tracy was in with you as a panelist, and I was like searching high and low. Wait, hold on. Let me stop recording.
Wait, yeah.